Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Divine Goddess Tarot. So today I'm going to be doing a reading for Scorpios. I accidentally already pulled the overall energy before I was recording. And so the energy that came out for your overall is the third chakra with Archangel Camiel, which is the solar plexus chakra, which is all about independence and self-control, being in control, having power. And then the numbers on the top are 3 and 7, which equals to 10 or a 1. So I feel like you're starting to really become empowered within yourself and take control of your life and things that you're desiring right now, being really independent and secure in yourself. So we'll go ahead and get also an underlying energy, something that you might not be aware of at this time. So I think you have a lot of messages coming out today. Might be a lot of advice, maybe a lot of messages that you need to hear during this time. What's an underlying energy that Scorpio may not be aware of at this time? What's something that Scorpio may not be aware of at this time? And if with you coming into your power during this time, maybe I feel like you've been having a time where you feel like your things have been out of control, out of your hands, just not really secure with yourself, or things going on around you, but I feel like that's changing for you right now. So the card that came out for underlying is Journey. So I feel like I'm getting a couple of messages from this. Either some of you are beginning your spiritual journey. This is what all these difficult times have been leading you to, and all these hard times that you've been going through. Now it's pushing you to better yourself and take control of your life. And I feel like some of you, all these difficult times, it may have been to start you on your spiritual journey. Some of you may be spiritual teachers, or just opening up to yourself, to the spiritual world that you didn't know about before, or leading you to higher things that you weren't aware of. And then another thing that I'm also seeing is, for some of you, you might be taking a trip or going somewhere, or maybe you need to get out of whatever situation you're in or go somewhere different in order to get more into your own power and more in control of yourself and loving yourself and, you know, going after the life that you deserve. Some of you may be taking a trip to get out of whatever situation that you're in, or where you're at currently. It won't help you grow into where you're supposed to be going. And then it also has the number 2, which is all about finding balance. So either way, I feel like it's going to be balancing out whatever difficult times you've been having. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Angel of Strength. So I really feel like with the Lion here, you really are taking a stand. You're being really prideful. You're taking charge, and you're also protected, I see. And then the number 50 is 5, 0. 5 and 0 is 5. And 5 is all about change. So I feel like you are protected in this new journey that you're taking, whether it's a spiritual journey or going on a new adventure, or, you know, up and moving your life and moving somewhere different. Whatever this message is for you, I feel like it'll lead you to a really good thing, and this change is for a reason. It's not to tear you down. So let me go ahead and see what's going on in your recent past. I'll pull a few cards for your recent past and then clarify it. So it's already off to a good start. I feel like all the water signs lately, they've been having a rough past year, and especially in the past few months, and it's been very difficult, and it's been hard to push through. I know that I've had some heartbreaking moments, and just feeling really discouraged about yourself and feeling broken down, and had a lot of life changes, and I feel like it's all to push all of us to where we're supposed to be. And sometimes we need that rude awakening, whether we like it or not. It's, you know, it's for our higher purpose. So I see a lot of good things happening, especially for the water signs right now. And Scorpio, it's the same for you. You're going through a lot of changes, but it's going to push you to where you're supposed to be. So for the recent past, we have the Knight of Wands. And then we also have the 6 of Cups. Then we also have the Chariot. And then we also have the Seven of Wands. So let me look at this for a moment. I feel like this is definitely in regards to love. I feel like in the past you were dealing with someone that was kind of wishy-washy, coming in and out. There probably was a lot of passion here, but I feel like they weren't giving you their full attention and their full attention and full time that you needed. They were just kind of coming in when they wanted something or when they needed a little ego boost, and then dipping out when it was time to go. I feel like in the past you were really reminiscing over that a lot and hoping that there would be a union, hoping that, you know, there would be equal give and take with each other and it would be fulfilling for you. But I also feel like you were torn because you wanted to take charge and make a change and take a stand and overcome this. So I feel like you were kind of torn on whether to stay and be hopeful over this, or whether to charge into the future and move past this relationship, because I think you were starting to see that it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be, all that it seemed. Let me go ahead and clarify these a little bit. I also feel like whatever this connection was, it's been really hard for you to overcome. You've really been back and forth is what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling. I feel like there may have been a lot of passion and a lot of love there, but it wasn't equal and it wasn't consistent for you. So go ahead and clarify this Knight of Wands, please. Why is the Knight of Wands here in Scorpio's recent past? Why is the Knight of Wands here in Scorpio's recent past, please? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Sorry, upright, because my deck was upside down. Sorry about that. So you have the Ace of Swords over the Knight of Wands. And let's go ahead and clarify the rest of them, please. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here in Scorpio's recent past? So I feel like with this connection, you wanted, with all this wishy-washiness, you really wanted some truth. You really wanted some mental clarity from this. So for the Six of Cups, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like when you were reminiscing over this, I feel like you're over here as a Queen of Pentacles and your partner is over here as a Knight of Wands. Not even a king, you know, he's a knight and he's the Knight of Wands, which isn't very consistent. And he's kind of like a playboy energy, and you're over here with this Queen of Pentacles energy. So I feel like you were reminiscing and holding over this, but I don't think that you should have been. I think that you deserve better. Deep down at the end of the day, you're very a grounded person. You're very nurturing, loving, and abundant. And I feel like you're way too good for whoever this was coming in and out of your life. And you definitely didn't deserve what they were doing. But like I said, all of the stuff that you've been going through, it's to push you where you're supposed to be. It's to push you to a higher version of yourself that you didn't even think was possible. And especially if it is a spiritual journey for you, it'll open so many doors that you never thought of before. And it's way better than this playboy energy that this person is giving in this reading. Please clarify why the Chariot's here and Scorpio's recent past. Why is the Chariot here? So I feel like so you have the shadow side here, and for this is the Devil card. So I feel like this connection was making you see sides of yourself and sides of the other person that maybe you weren't ready to see. And I think that it was giving you a really hard time not knowing what to do. But I feel like this is also still pushing you towards that. You know that you need to be going in a different direction. And I feel like this connection was kind of keeping you in that devil energy, that dark side. There was a lot of passion there, but I think it was keeping you trapped. And like I said, with this Queen of Pentacles energy and everything else, you're too good for that kind of person in your life. And it's hard to let go of sometimes, but like I said, it's pushing you to where you're supposed to be. That playboy, whoever was messing with you, he's nothing compared to where you're headed in the future. but I see that you're still being indecisive about it. In the past, at least, you're still not making a decision, keeping yourself trapped in that, and that's not, you know, the Queen of Pentacles energy. And it's easier said than done, but this is just going to show you your true worth and what you really deserve, and it's not keeping yourself mentally trapped. You really need to overcome this mental trap and follow your passions and your desires, whether it's a spiritual journey or whatever it is that you're destined for greatness, and it's higher, way higher than whatever energy they were keeping you in. So let's go ahead and get some cards for your current energy, Scorpio. And I'm sorry to hear that, especially with a lot of the water signs. A lot of the water signs still, it goes hand in hand that a lot of us have been dealing with shit that wasn't really meant for us, and you were torn up over, caught up over, and that has no comparison to where you're headed in your future, or even right now. It's nothing compared to where you're going. So just release that and try it as best as you can to let go of it. But we'll see what's going on with you currently, because that was in the recent past. So hopefully you've kind of moved on from that. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Scorpio's current energy, please. What's going on with Scorpio's current energy? So the first card we got is Queen of Wands. So that's a good sign so far. What else do we have for Scorpio's current energies, please? What's going on in Scorpio's current energies, please, Spirit? Okay, so the next card we have was the Four of Wands. So currently I'm seeing some good things for you already. We have the Page of Wands and the Chariot again. And then let's go ahead and get some clarifiers on these before I get too far into it. These are your current energies. A lot of wands, a lot of passion already is what I'm seeing. So that's pretty great already. So currently I think you have been overcoming whoever this was in your past. So if that is the case, I'm really proud of you right now. That's awesome. And I'm sure it took you a long time, whatever was going on in the past. It could have been the past year, it could have been, you know, past 10 years, it could have been a lot. It doesn't have to be something, you know, new and fresh, or somebody, it could have been somebody that you've been dealing with for a long time. So if this is all these wands, this is a good start off. Okay, let's clarify, why is the Queen of Wands here for the current energies for Scorpio? And on this Queen of Wands, I keep getting drawn back to this black cat, and black cats are all about luck. So like I said, you're protected, you're taken care of, and then you also have luck on your side. So you have the Knight of Pentacles on the on the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and discuss some of this before I pull the rest of the clarifiers. So with the Queen of Wands, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles here, and then you also have the Four of Wands here. Whoever you're dealing with currently, it's definitely not, I don't think it's the same person. I think it's obviously probably someone new. This Knight of Pentacles, unless they, you know, grew up and kind of changed a little bit. Because in the the recent past, it was the Knight of Wands, which is kind of that playboy energy. He's in and out. The Knight of Pentacles over here, he's the only one that actually follows through with his offer. He's steady and slow. It might take him a little while, but that's way better than the in and out from the Knight of Wands. And then on this Queen of Wands, last one you had, in the recent past, you had Queen of Pentacles. Now you're going on to Queen of Wands, which is all about, you know, fire energy. She's passionate, she's driven, she doesn't take anybody's crap, she knows what she's going after, and she won't take a stand for anything less than what she deserves. And like I said, you still have the lions here, so you're staying strong and you're staying proud. And then like I said, you have the black cat there, which is all about luck. And so wow, that's already a great start. And then the next card, this is a very powerful card. We'll go ahead and get a clarifier for that before I say too much. But you know, that's union, that's happy marriage, that's a soulmate energy. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. Let me go ahead and get one more on that, please, Spirit. Why is the Four of Wands here with the Three of Pentacles? And then we have Temperance. Let me look over this for a minute. So I feel like currently, even with this offering going on, you might not be as focused on it as you were in the past, whether it's the same person or whether it's a new person. I feel like you're kind of, with the Three of Pentacles here, you're kind of putting yourself more into your studies. Like I said, whether it's a spiritual study or whatever you're putting your passion and your hopes into, I feel like you're not putting it all onto this relationship anymore. And I also feel like this relationship and your work, it's guided and protected with Archangel Michael here. And then also you see the rainbows in the background, you see the water flowing, the abundance. I feel like whatever this is, whatever you're going through currently, career-wise and relationship-wise, it's very protected. And you'll also find balance in, you know, and within yourself and within these two. It won't just be you putting all your hopes and dreams into the relationship anymore. You're going to be focused on yourself, your passions, your desires, and then this will also come in with it. And then at the bottom of the deck, I see an Ace of Wands. So I feel like there's a passionate new beginning for you with work, spirituality, and with your relationship. And then there's also a butterfly in the background on that. So I feel like you're going through a lot of change right now, where in the past you were just mentally drained and just stuck in this negative thought process and not resting, not getting what you needed. I think you really needed that. Maybe now you're coming to realize that. Okay, let's see, why is this Page of Wands here in the current energy? Why is the Page of Wands here in the current energy for Scorpio, please? Oh my gosh, and also with the Three of Pentacles, there's another black cat there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you the Queen of Wands. There's the Queen of Wands black cat in your current energies. And then there in the background, you see the black cat right there. So your luck is on your side. All these difficult times that you've been going through, it's almost over. You have that rainbow right there. The rainbow comes at the end of the rainstorm. So you have bright things coming for you. It's a really beautiful thing. So all this difficult times, all this heartbreak you've been dealing with, all this back and forth BS that you've been dealing with, it's to an end right now. Hopefully you're already seeing. If not, you'll see it, you know, very, very soon. So let's see, why is this Page of Wands here, please? Please clarify the Page of Wands for this Scorpio. I feel like this Page of Wands is you. I feel like this is you on your new endeavors. You're really polishing your traits, whatever it is that you're working on. You're really taking a stand with it, and you're really proud of what you're accomplishing right now. And you got the Page of Swords. So yeah, you're definitely starting out great with, you're just starting out, but you are passionate about it. You know what you want and what you desire, and I feel like this brand new start for you, it's going to lead to so many successful things with the Chariot right here. You're really successful and proud and taking a stand on what you want. Please show me, why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here for Scorpio, please? This is such a good reading. I have such high hopes for you guys right now. I really do. And I'll pull some overall energies, some oracle cards, sorry, after we do the possible outcome. But first, let's clarify, why is the Chariot here, please? For Scorpio, why is the Chariot here? With these 2 pages, there also could be a message coming in for you, whether it's from this person. Somebody might be trying to communicate with you. You might get a message that'll give you a little bit of clarity with whoever this person is. Please, I guess all I needed to say with the Chariot, because they don't have any more messages coming out, not that I hear of. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you're definitely taking us down with this new passionate, because it's clarifying the Chariot. And I feel like with whatever this thing is that you're passionate about, really go after it and take a charge with it. It really is going to lead you to a lot of success with this Chariot here. And also what I'm seeing with all these kind of male energies coming on, you might have multiple options. For some of you, you might have multiple guys coming in, and you might not know which way to choose. But either way, definitely go after this Knight of Pentacles, because this Knight of Wands, this Playboy energy, you are so much better than that. You got 2 Queen cards right away, and also this Soulmate card right here. So whoever that was you're dealing with, just leave his ass in the past. You deserve so much better than that, and you don't need it, because there's so much better for you around the horizon. So let's go ahead and pull some, and then we have Death right there that they wanted me to see, I guess. So it's definitely a rebirth for you. All these difficult times, they're over. Just stay focused on the future, and you know, everything that you want to accomplish, and the things that really make you happy and are there for you. If somebody really cares for you and they really love you, they won't do that inconsistent BS, just messing with your head, playing mind games. They won't do that, you know. And if it is the same person, sometimes time apart, or seeing you succeed and seeing all the things that you're becoming, sometimes a little bit of time, it goes to show them what they really desire, what they really want. And if it helps them straighten their ass out, then, you know, by all means, if you feel like it's the one for you, then go for it. But if they're messing with your head, and they're being in and out, and they're playing mind games and only communicating when they want you, you deserve so much better than that. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with Scorpio for possible outcomes. What's possible outcome energies for Scorpio? What might they be seeing in the future? And this is always changing. It depends on, so we have Queen of Cups here. Another Queen card. Wow. That's 3 out of the 4. Let's see. What? Show me some more cards for the possible future for Scorpio. Like I said, take this with a grain of salt, because really it all depends on your actions, and everyone's different. This is overall energies. But it could change in an instant, depending on what you're doing, what the other person is doing. So like I said, just keep focusing on your passions and your desires, and it's going to lead you to great things. And then we have the Moon. Wow. Right off the bat, I'm already feeling that in the future, if you're stressing over all these things right now, not really sure what to do, I feel like you're going to be following your intuition, whether you're already doing it right now, but even more so in the future, because you got a water card. Well, you actually got 2 water cards, and the Moon is more, well, I take it as any of the water signs, but it's mainly Pisces, but I see it as also Cancer and Scorpio. And then you got the Queen of Cups, so you're really going to be in your element, and really, you know, in power of your emotions, your intuitions, all of those things. It's really going to come easy for you. You'll be in control of all those things. Maybe in the past you were a little bit out of control of your emotions, which isn't hard for us to do. I'm a Cancer. It's not hard for us to be very emotional or over emotional, or not know what to do with our emotions. And I feel like you'll really be in tune with yourself, and maybe some of these good things will be coming with this, oh no, that's the Sun. I was gonna say with the new moon, but I feel like strong energies for all of the water signs with this next new moon, which will be, ooh, what day is it? The 12th, I believe. I feel like a lot of good things will be coming for us. Wow, and you have the Ace of Wands. I'll go ahead and pull one more card, but it's already showing how great things are going to be for you. The Ace of Wands is all about passionate new beginnings. And I feel like all your hard work, the spirit, they're protecting you. They're handing you all the things that you've worked so hard for, all this crap that you've been through. It's not for nothing. You do good things, and spirit will, you know, it may not seem right away when you want to, but everything was with divine timing. They're going to help you along with this passionate new journey, whether it's with that relationship or with whatever career-wise or whatever it is that you're being passionate about, that you're being called to. Just keep following your intuition. Oh, wow. So we have the Justice card, and then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm seeing is, and what I'm feeling is that everything's going to balance out. Like I said, it's all in divine timing. That's why this Justice card is here right now. I feel like I don't even need to clarify any of this because it's just so clear. And then ending with the Wheel of Fortune, you really can't do any better of that. That means this negative cycle is ending with you, and it's bringing you all the fortune and all the things that you've been working so hard for and putting up with and dealing with and staying true to yourself. It's all going to come back around to you. So yeah, you definitely have great things coming for you, and I feel like you just really need to stay in tune with yourself, understand what you're passionate about, and don't let other people affect what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're passionate about. And it's so easy for us to do as water signs. We just want to please everyone all the time and not focus on ourselves and ignore our intuition and our feelings, when really we should be putting all that love into ourselves. And you know what the right thing is to do. Obviously, it's showing me you know what you desire, you know what you deserve. So just act on that and continue to act on that, and it will come to you. Sometimes you might need to take a break, and you might need a little bit of rest. I don't know why I'm feeling that all of a sudden. So don't think that you have to push through everything all the time and push so hard and be so strong all the time. And sometimes if you need to take a step back and take a day of rest yourself or take care of yourself, then do that. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Pentacles. That offer is stable and coming into you. It may be steady and slow, but would you rather have steady and slow than wishy-washy and in and out? So wow, that's so great. That gave me chills. I'm so excited for the Scorpios. So let me go ahead and I'll pull oracle cards from 3 of my decks. I have the Archangel deck, the Goddess deck, and then the Universe deck. So I'll go ahead and start off with the Universe and see what messages there are for you. This has been such a beautiful reading. I'm so excited to hear about and see what's happening for you guys, because either way, it's going to work out so beautifully no matter what you decide. The universe is really protecting you. Spirit's really protecting you right now. All this hard crap that you've been dealing with, it wasn't for nothing. And it's going to be so beautiful. You're going to have that happy rainbow. You're going to be have that spiritual journey or that actual journey. Maybe you'll be taking a vacation for some of you. It's going to lead to so many great things. You'll be so in power and so in tune with yourself. So what universe messages do you have for Scorpio, please? So this is the card that we got, and some of you might be opening your third eye chakra, which is, you know, has a lot to do with the spiritual journey and also seeing things for what they are. So maybe this is what's helping you block away from that negative person. And it says, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So I feel like definitely with all these difficult times going on, especially in the past few months, it kind of, you can either take it, you know, 2 ways. You can let it break you down, and some of us may have done that for a little while, or it can help you lift you up and not change your perspective on how you see the world. It can help you still see the world through love and see people through love. And then when you do that and you have trust and you have faith, the universe and spirit, they protect you and they guide you. When you're broken down and you're beating yourself up and being so negative, there's no possible way for spirit and universe to work through you and with you because you're at such a low vibration. So as long as you stay faithful and you trust in the universe and trust in spirit that they're working with you, these great things are going to keep coming to you. So let's see what the goddesses have for you. I'm so excited for you guys. It's just such a beautiful reading. I just can't believe all the good things that are going to be coming to you. I feel like the year 2020 is going to be such a great year for all these people, all of us that have just been having such a difficult time and felt so broken down and not understanding why our lives have been changed, you know, flipped upside down. It's going to be so positive within this next coming year. And some of you might already be seeing the results of that now. And if you are, then, you know, that's great for you. So just keep holding on. What messages do the goddesses have, please, for the Scorpios? I still have chills. I can't believe how beautiful this reading has been. What messages do the goddesses have Okay, so that just goes to show right there what I was talking about. And it's Goddess Sedna, and it says infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So all these negative things, it's pushing you to where you are supposed to be, and you're protected, you're provided for. You have all this abundance coming in for you. Wow, that's beautiful. And the purple, I'm getting drawn to the purple all over the card. And also the whale, which the way I'm seeing the whale right now is wisdom. And with the purple, just the atmosphere around it, I'm feeling like crown chakra. So you already had the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. So maybe those are some of the things that you're working on. If you are on a spiritual journey, it's opening up your third eye and then also your crown chakra, which connects you closer to spirit and your, spirit guides, just all of that. And then I'll look at the bottom too. Wow, so a lot of you, it is a spiritual passion that you're going towards in a spiritual journey. And it's Goddess Isha, medicine woman, and it says you are a channel for divine healing power. So a lot of you really are on your spiritual journey. You really are healers. I see all the, if you look at it, she's kind of calling the storm. She's controlling the storm. So maybe that's kind of you. Maybe you bring a little bit of storm into your life. You like, thrive on it, but you're in power. You're in control of it. It's not in the stormy weather. It's not wearing you down. You're empowered through it. So that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So some of you, if you are on your spiritual awakening journey, this just goes to show that you really do have these special gifts, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. You can channel these energies, through meditation. Make sure you're doing your meditations to open up your chakras. Make sure you're eating right, eating more vegetables and fruits, and drinking lots of water that brings you closer to spirit, not eating all this junk food that keeps you in a low vibration. Go out into nature, go on a hike, go for a swim, do whatever you have to do. And I feel like that will help you a lot because she is out in nature and she has all the nature elements around her. There's the water, which is definitely you. So she's controlling that waterfall too. So, wow. Just keep making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Don't be doing everything for everyone else all the time. That doesn't do it for you. Spend time with yourself, take a bath, go out into nature, meditate, eat well, have a glass of wine, do whatever you have to do. So let's see, what messages do the archangels have for Scorpio during this time, please? What messages do the archangels have for Scorpio during this time? I feel like you have a lot of inner goddess and angel power within you too, or maybe they're guiding you, maybe they're working with you, trying to show you. And some of you might have a clairaudience gift. This is definitely a spiritual reading, whoever this is for, because you have clairaudience, and then you also have indigo and crystal children. So for clairaudience, then I am also getting drawn to the purple again. So like I said, if you need to open up your crown chakra, that really helps you get closer to spirit and hear the messages that you need to hear clearly and get out of your head so much. So it's Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. A lot of people don't realize that spirit communicates with us through our own voice. They speak through in our head. It's not like someone in a different voice talking to us. It's actually, a lot of times, it's your own voice. So sometimes it's hard to understand what that is. I've kind of become better with that, understanding who it is, if it's coming from somewhere else or if it's coming from me. Sometimes it'll sound different, like it's coming from a different place, or also you can just tell that it's not the way that you talk or communicate. And then also sometimes spirit sends us messages through songs or through speaking with someone else, things that they're telling you. It's because they want you to hear that message. So, and some of you may be talented with clairaudience, so some of you may need to look into exercises for that and work more on that, and that will help you with your spiritual journey, whatever you're working towards. And then a lot of you are indigo or crystal children, and it says Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So one way to help balance yourself out and give yourself, in a higher vibration, spend time with children, play with children. And then also what I'm getting, because that really does lift you up, that pure energy, it really does help you to see them laugh and smile, and it's such a beautiful thing. And then some of you, that might be what you're sent here to do, is to help guide children more on your spiritual journey and help open up them more or protect them more from people that aren't at the same vibration as you. So, oh, let me see what's at the bottom of that. I feel called to that. And then you have courage, another purple card. So it's definitely a spiritual journey for most of you. And it says, Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. And that's what I'm feeling. I feel like the archangels and also the goddesses are really trying to empower you right now. So some of those, that clairaudience messages that you may be getting, or these downloads that you may be getting, is directly from them. They're trying to empower you and break you past this negative past that you've had and push you to things that you never thought would have been possible. So that's what I have for you guys today. I wasn't expecting all those messages to come through, but I'm so happy for you, and I hope this really helps some of you. I'd like to hear back from you, so you could like, subscribe, or comment down below. Let me know how this resonates for you. If you have any questions or advice or anything like that, I'd love to hear back. So thank you so much and have a blessed day.